In this video, I'm going to show you how to use the built-in camera and a couple of the apps that come with the iPad that utilize the camera. On the iPad 2, iPad mini, and iPad 3rd and 4th generation, you have a camera on the front and a camera on the back. The camera on the front of the iPad is typically called the FaceTime camera. The camera on the back of the iPad is the back camera. So we're going to take a look at a couple of the apps. One of the first ones that comes with it that we're going to take a look at is the camera app. If we click on the camera app icon on my screen, it's the top right hand corner, it loads the camera app. And here I'm showing you a picture that's hanging on my wall. If I want to take that picture, there's a little picture of a button with a camera logo on it. I'm going to tap that and it takes a picture. If I want to zoom, I just take my fingers and I do an outward pinch. And I can zoom in on the item I want to zoom on, or I can just grab the little slider bar at the bottom and slide it back and forth. When I'm ready to take my picture, before I do so, I'm probably going to want to check on my zoom. I can do a focus on my zoom by just tapping the screen one time, and it will focus wherever I tap. And then it locks the screen on that focus for that one particular part, and I take my picture. Another option that I can use is down at the bottom left corner, I see the options button. I tap the options buttons and I can turn the grid on. The grid shows me a grid on, so I can place faces and other objects in the center of my photo that I'm taking. I can turn it off simply by sliding the grid off and hit done when I'm done. Now I can switch my camera. Right now I'm using my back camera. I can switch it so it uses the front camera or the FaceTime camera, so you'll see me. Now you can see me. Notice the green identifies that this is a face. Switch back and switch again, and it shows my face. So it tries to pick up on facial recognition. So it can identify that that's a face and also try to remove red eye. I'll take a picture of myself, and we'll use that later for playing on. So when we're done taking photos, we can hit the home button and it takes us back to the home screen. One more thing I can do is take videos. Videos can be done by using the camera app and switching the camera, and I can, down the bottom right hand corner where I switched from the FaceTime camera to the back camera, I can use the little slider to slide it to the video camera image. And now, instead of a camera button where my thumb is on the right hand side, I have a little recorder button. Right now it's ready to go but not recording. If I hit record, now it's going to record my movie. And then I tap it again and it stops recording my movie and saves it. If I want to see my movie, I just tap the button and it takes me in to show me my video. I can hit play and it will play my video for me. There it is. A little video of my... And now I can slide over and look at my other pictures. There's the picture I took of myself, picture of the picture hanging on the wall. There's a picture of myself. Let's play around with this image. Such a beautiful face. This image, I'm going to tap one time on the screen and it gives me some options at the top. You can see it'll take me back to my camera roll. If I top left hand corner, this is picture/video 8 of 9 that I'm looking at. And I have the option to edit, go into a slideshow, share it using the arrow key, show this on screen mirroring, which I am, or trash it. Well, as much as I would love to trash it, we're going to edit this. So we're going to click edit, and at the very bottom I have some different editing features that I can do. One, I can rotate it, and next I can auto enhance it. This will automatically balance the white levels, and if I don't want to, I can tap the top right hand corner, undo or revert to original. It undoes the last edit. If I hit the red eye reduction, it says tap each red eye, tap again to undo. So I'm going to tap my eye, and it says down at the bottom left, did not find a red eye to correct. So I can hit cancel in the top left hand corner. I don't have any red eyes in this picture. The last option down at the bottom for editing a picture is crop. I hit crop and I can grab the top right hand corner, drag it down, or the top left hand corner and drag it down. I can also set constraints on it, so it has to be a 4:6 picture. And now I can make it a little larger, move my picture, and hit crop. And hit save. And for some reason, my mirroring stopped. Let's see if we can't get it back. Is it done? Are we going to come back or not? I don't think it's working. There we go. My mirroring's back. A little funky things there with this recording of the videos. So going into photos, I can see I have my photos that I've taken, the photo that I just edited, and my photo stream with all of my photos of my friends, shared photo streams, any albums that I have. The only album I have is my camera roll. If I tap that, I can see all the images that I've taken there. And if I want to get rid of an image, I just hit the edit button in the top right hand corner, and I can tap items that I want to delete. So those two items right there, my picture I checked with the blue mark. I can hit the delete button, delete those photos. I can also click edit. I can tap two pictures, and I can use the share button top left hand corner, and I can share them to either an email, I can send them through iMessage, I can create a photo stream, a Facebook posting, I can print it if I have an AirPrint enabled printer, or I can copy it to my clipboard so I can paste it into a document or a memo or any other app that I might allow me to paste a picture. So for now, I'm going to hit cancel, top right hand corner. This will cancel out of my edit. Click my albums to go back, and click on places. Places is nice because it shows exactly the location where the pictures were taken. And if I go back to photos, now it takes me back to the photos that I'm looking at that I've taken on my camera roll. Hitting the home button takes me back to my home screen. Next thing I want to take a look at is the FaceTime options. Under FaceTime, I need to first have a FaceTime account, and the FaceTime settings are underneath the Settings app. So click on the Settings app, and we're going to scroll down the bottom left hand side. You should see the FaceTime. In here you can see I have FaceTime turned on for a couple of my emails. The one is my Apple ID, aaron@holverson.org. I can turn it on or off for certain Apple IDs that I want to enable, or my phone number. So once I have it enabled and turned on, I go back, hit my FaceTime, and now you can see me. So I'm going to FaceTime one of my friends. I'm going to tap on her name, and it should FaceTime. Accept. And you should see a picture of a rocking horse. I'm going to mute my camera so it doesn't create an echo. Now the rocking horse is the person I'm FaceTiming with. While I'm FaceTiming, I can move my own personal image of myself so I can see what you guys, or what my FaceTime partner sees, around the top or bottom corners. If I want to use a different camera, I can hit the little camera icon in the bottom right hand corner, and now I can see I'm using the back camera, and you can see the keyboard on my MacBook. I think camera again, and it switches back to me. So now when I'm using FaceTime, I can also use any of my apps. All I have to do is hit the home button, and I switch back to my home screen. Notice that the status bar at the top says touch to resume FaceTime. And I've been on FaceTime for almost a minute now. So to go back into, well, let's just see if we can go into the clock app. We can go into just about any app. Hit the home button, and we can still go back to FaceTime by touching the time at the top. Takes me back into my FaceTime. So those are the basic settings on how to use FaceTime and how to set up an account for FaceTime. This concludes this video. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Thank you.